Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Woodbury, Minnesota. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking for myself on my computer. I like to make sure the video is just right and that I'm staying in view for you. All right, I think here we go. There we go. Okay, thank you for joining me. I assume most of you are here for inspiration. If you learn something, great. If I share a tip that helps make things easier for you, even better. But I assume most of you are here for inspiration. So that's what I have for you today. So last week, my days are all mixed up. Recently, I was at my team leader's house. Thank you, Kristen, for having us over. And we like to do make and takes. So this was my make and take with the hot foil system. I know you can see my gold butterfly there. So the butterfly dies that make the gold come with stencils that you can color your butterflies with. And then along with the dies that cut out the butterflies, you get the dies for this greenery and then the stamp set behind it. Those are supposed to be flowers, but I decided to make it all green to make the butterflies stand out a little more. I think I'm going to start a series on hot foiling on Monday, so join me there. Kristen also had a card for us using the hot foil system. Oh, look how glittery that is. You can hardly, it's so shiny. She had us foil on foil. So that's what this is. And then we have a sentiment hot foiling dies to hot foil dies, and then you cut it out. So that's where the Celebrate came from. Oh, that is so shiny in my video. And Kristen actually had two cards for us. This is the new set, Festive Cheer, I think it's called. I think it's in the July online exclusives. If you have questions about specific items in anything I showcase today, reach out to me. I don't remember names of everything, but I'm happy to look it up for you if you can't find it on the website. So Kristen had all of this die cut for us. The greens, the hook, and then the little hanger for the ornament, and then we got to stamp the decals. And this is a punch that we only used part of, so that was kind of fun. And it was up to us whether we centered the garden green and embossed layer here, or if we put it off to the side. And I chose to put it off to the side because I hardly ever do that. So thank you, Kristen, for that. Kristen is so generous. She gave us one of the new Peaceful Pine cards. So there's a set, I think they're just Peaceful Pine. I don't think there's other colors. Those dots really look like snowflakes, don't they? So I will probably cut this in half and make two cards, but I wanted you to see the envelope. It's not all green on this side. So it's easier to write your information to mail your card. So just for you to see that. And then Deb was also with us, and Deb brought supplies for us to make this card. We used the round rectangle punch to punch strips of cardstock that she had cut for us. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see the glimmer on there, the copper. They cannot keep this designer series paper in stock. I think it's unavailable again. Then she had a narrow strip for us to put on the inside. And so that was all from one day. And then we also had an event here in Minnesota, organized by leaders here in the state. I can't remember how many. There were like 4 or 5 leaders that started this more than 10 years ago, but we get together twice a year. So Kristen gave all of us attending the buttons. These are the adhesive-backed mini Christmas buttons. Even though Kristen wasn't joining us, she gave us buttons. I thought that was very nice. Then I had friends come in from Wisconsin because they're on Kristen's team. And I got this. Look at this card. That thank you is hidden behind this. I didn't even notice that till this minute. The layer is embossed, and then, oh, it looks like she used the punch twice to make that window. This is from my friend Lori, and she gave me a Post-it note on the inside, and I moved it to the back so that I can use the card again. Thank you, Lori. And then Joni Martin also came from Wisconsin, and she gave me this. Look at this card. Isn't that stunning? That looks, I don't know what paper that is. I don't have it. This folder, they also can't keep in stock. I think it is in stock now, so she wrote a nice note. She embossed the envelope flap. That's not something I do very often, but she also gave me this. Look at this, all of our cardstocks in one place. I keep 4 quarter sheet pieces of cardstock when we get new colors, and I like to see how they go together. But this is awesome. Joni, I didn't even notice this till now. Scrapping with Joni is her brand. Look at this. This is amazing. Thank you, Joni. I need to send her a thank you. And the subtles. So look at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Joni. And then my friend Kim was also here from Wisconsin. And this is a tote bag. I could also, she made the handles go the other way, so it was more like a purse. And I got to choose, and she gave me some little treats in there. So, and she made it like a Stampin' Up! Bag. Isn't that cute? I think that's our regular designer series paper in all the colors. So thank you for that, Kim. I think I forgot to say that was from Kim. Okay, a couple more things. At my event on Sunday, this was my name tag. Isn't that beautiful? So we have people that get together and make name tags for all of us. And then we do what are called take and makes. So we get a bag, and there's a QR code on here. And as part of our fee, and it was only like $30 to attend this event, we all got a pack of rhinestones that we will use on our take and makes. So these were demonstrated during our event, but then we got packs to bring home and make them at home so that we take and make them at home. And now I can use this QR code and go back to see the YouTube video that was recorded on Sunday at our event. So I know how to put these together. And they always use brand new products. So very fun, very fun. So that was Sunday at our Creative Connections, we call it. We get together twice a year, and it's called Stamp Share for Leaders. So if you're in Minnesota, let me know. If you're a leader, we can welcome you into the group. All right, so that was all from that. So at Stampin' Up! Events, we love to swap. So the rest of my basket, I have a big basket here full of swaps. We just get together and we just walk around the room, and do you have a card to swap? Most of them are cards. I have one thing that is not a card. And we just trade. So this was my swap. Again, I feature the butterflies. And there are, on the set, there are 5 butterflies. The big one that I showed you on my first card. Then 2 medium butterflies, and then these are the 2 smaller butterflies. So I got 4 cards out of 1 pass of my butterflies. And this black is also another hot foil die. So you get a die to hot foil, and you get a die to cut it out. This little emblem here, or whatever, accent, these are 2 separate dies. And I'll show it. I'll probably demonstrate this card for you on Monday. What is that? I don't know, 8th, 9th, 10th. I kept it really simple because I had to make 25 of them. So that was my swap card. And then I got 2 Halloween swaps. This person did not put their name on it, so I don't know who made it, but she gave me treats. It holds 2 treats. This is July online exclusive, I believe, for this paper, and I believe it's a 6x6 paper, and there's a skeleton. I think there's a skeleton, a ghost, Frankenstein, and the pumpkin. I don't know. It keeps falling apart though. So thank you to whoever you were that swapped with me and gave me the Halloween. And here's a Halloween card. I kept the names in here by Denise Patrick Johnson. Look at all the details on there. Those are the ghosts. Oh, these little foamy things. Look at all that details. The new embossing folder. I think it's Swirly Magic or something like that. So thank you, Denise. Next, I have 3 Christmas cards. I don't know how to do this better. Let's see here. The stitched stocking, or a stitched season, I think is what the paper is called, and the plaid folder behind it. There's a lot going on here. There's embossing and die cutting and layering. This is from Terry Phelps. Thank you, Terry, for swapping with me. This is from Carla Anders. She gave me a card front, so I'll very quickly and easily put it onto a white card base and have a beautiful Christmas card. We've talked about that a lot. The stocking, lots of the designer series papers, fun, and the dies. And this one is from Carla Cooper. Look at all the embossing here, the plaid, and then the swirly one, and then I think she just swapped out the stars from there and put them on the banners. So thank you, Carla, for that. Moving right along, I have a few that are the Silly Old Bear. This one didn't have a name on it, so thank you, whoever swapped with me and gave me this Silly Old Bear card. The layers and the designer series paper. Nice card, quick and easy with, you die cut the paper, you die cut it brown, and you die cut the paper. So, and another one here. Look at all the embossing she did here. This is embossed, the white, and the hydrangea hue is embossed. Sorry, this was from Mary Mosby. She stamped on the inside. How cute. Celebrate. All right, and this one is from Anita Dixon. I think that's called a drop shadow. She cut the designer series paper, and then you drop the shadow. My team leader, Kristen, made one of these on her Friday video recently, so you can check that out. The same paper, the violet paper, and I don't remember the name of it because I don't have it. This uses the stitched shapes, not stitched shapes, the stitched stocking dies. I think all of them. So these are the half square triangles and then the squares. And she just swapped them. Look at that. Again, this was Eva. Thank you, Eva. All right, and I have more. We keep going. My life is amazing because it includes you. This is from Karen Titus. Thank you, Karen. Look at the designer series paper. This brand new comes out in September, I believe, the sunflower. Look at this one. This was so fun to analyze and figure out how she did it. This is from Mary Alice. I believe her banner here, see these two scallops? Oh, maybe there's a die that goes with it, but it mimics the scallops in here. So this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. I know there's a restaurant that sings that. She also used that swirls with the stars and the designer series paper behind there. I love the monochromatic card, and then she stamped on the inside. My favorite thing. Thank you, Mary Alice, for swapping with me. And this person also did put your name on here, so thank you. I love this card. She used the arched dies and the sunflower embossing folder, not only for the back, but for this. And then she probably used a blending brush to add all those colors. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. We're not done. We keep going. Here's some bugs. Look at all the coloring this person did. This is from Louise Botch Holton. Thank you, Louise. And the embossing here, and look at all the coloring. She stamped happiest birthday wishes on the inside. I don't have this set, so it's kind of fun to get it. In this paper, I just got during our designer series paper cardstock sale this month. And it's a fun fold. So this was folded over. Oh, does this come out? Oh, no, I guess that's it. Oh, look, it's like a little card. So I can put that in there. That'd be great for a gift card because it would hide, the front hides it. So I'm going to have to analyze this and take measurements and make this, it's a Z fold. I don't know, very fun. Thank you. No name. Thank you, whoever you were. This is from Sylvia Rossi. Again, that embossing folder does all the work for you. I know you can see it on the video. It's caught up. Just a little strip that she trimmed off. So she embossed it, then she trimmed off just this tiny little piece to accent the inside. How beautiful. Thank you, Sylvia. And this one is from Tammy Waldvogel from Minnesota. Most of these people are in Minnesota. But you can see this is not a full card front. So this is a card plus this much. And then this piece was embossed, and then she adhered it to the back of the flap. So that's fabulous. I love that. And then it's offset there. So very nice. All right, I'll grab the rest of these and put these out of the way. Here's another fun fold. I had to look at this one because I knew there were layers in there, and pretend this is a gift card or cash would fit in here. So there's a gift card. So it's a Z fold. No, it's a Z fold, but instead of folding the top back, she folded it in and then probably punched this notch here so that you can get things in and out. And it gives you plenty of room to write. You have to be careful you don't write here or here, you'd see it. Oh, and she die cut the balloon out of Designer Series paper. How fabulous is that? Oh, this is the color family Designer Series paper. Another balloon. Stamped the stars on the background. Oh, sorry, that one. This one didn't say. This one is from Michelle Lynch. She stamped on the inside. I love the colors. Very, very nice. So stamped all the balloons and the strings and then the stars in the background. Simple card, but I love it. Just stamping. Stamped ink and paper. Oh, that's fabulous. And the next one is from Sue. Oh, inspired by Sue Moore from Sherry Bidinger. I never would have thought to emboss that wood grain in pink. And look at all the die cutting she did, the different colors. You could, when you die cut and you have extra die cuts that you decide not to use on a project, save them and make a card like this. How fabulous is that? Next we have another no name, but thank you for swapping with me. Look at the little bugs right from the Designer Series paper. And the layers really offset that nicely, the black. Next, I have a card from Carol Johnson. Carol, I've seen your name a lot. You brought samples for the event on Sunday, and I took pictures of a few. Look at all the die cutting she did with the birds and the wheat behind the chair, and just little strips behind your focal point. So thank you for that, Carol. Next, I have a card from Lori Nibe. I think that's how you pronounce it. With the new sunflower emboss Designer Series paper. She embossed the Hello Friend and a little strip of Designer Series paper there too. Thank you, Lori. Next I have Keisha Swaransky from Blaine. Thank you for this. I love it. She used Designer Series paper and just a piece of it that she cut out of stylish shapes. And then the layers behind it. So beautiful, that scenic coast. I have 2 left, so thank you for staying with me. Here's a fun fold by Barbara Rubin Greenberg. I think this is called a joy fold. So this piece, this is the new Simply Leaves, folds up, and then this folds open. Isn't that fabulous? So thank you, Barbara. Last card is from Kim. Thank you, Kim, for swapping with me. That's the sunflower embossing folder that she added ink to. And then this is the hot foil. Thank you. And a little bit of ribbon that I'm sure that's Golden Glow she used on the sunflowers. So, and Peaceful Pine. Thank you for swapping with me, Kim, and thank you for joining us at our event in Minnesota. So thank you for joining me. I'll be live again on Monday. Like I said, I think I'm going to show the hot foiling system. So if you want to learn some tips and tricks about that, join me then. Thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend. Bye.